good day today, really competitive day, and we challenged our team and pushed them really hard, and they battled back. So we did a lot of teamwork. We did some last game situations, 2-minute offense and 2-minute defense, and so guys are working hard, about as even as it could get today. Defense had success at times, offense had success, so for a head coach, it's a good thing.
You said you challenged them. Was there something in particular that made you feel like you needed to challenge them today? Or?
No, it's just part of it. You know, we're still early in camp. We need to stress them. It's hot today. Today's a good day to stress them and push them to the limit and see if we can get them disciplined, get them lined up, see how tough they are. You know, just all part of the process at this time.
In those 2-minute drills, what were the shortcomings of the defense?
Well, nothing. They did good. They performed well on defense. A couple times, quarterbacks got away on a scramble. I'd like to see them in a little bit better proximity, but overall they were pretty productive.
Last year, a lot of leadership on defense was along the line. Where have you seen it developing so far this fall on the defensive side?
I think you're getting a lot from Malcolm and AJ and Eamon. You guys are stepping up in the league a little bit. It's still early. A week from now, they'll be fatigued. They'll be sore. You know, they'll be they're going to go through a pretty traumatic part on their body over the next week, so it'll really start to show up at that time.
We see the word discipline on all the shirts and everything. I mean, it's only 5 practices in now, but you were talking about next week. What kinds of things will we be looking for to let you know that the discipline has increased or it's at the level you want?
One of the things that hurt us last year, we were out of position. We had missed assignments on both sides of the ball, dumb penalties, 15-yard penalties. Those things are really hurt our football team last year, and we're stressing improvement in those areas. We're not there yet, got a long ways to go, but it's better now than it was at the end of the year last year.
How did Drew first get on you guys' radar?
Drew Brown?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think he contacted Yursich.
How do you think the transition's been going under Gleason for your offense so far in camp?
Sean's doing good. He's very high energy. He loves to get into the practice and all that, and he's excited about football. At some point, he'll kind of settle down a little bit, but I really feel comfortable with his knowledge and understanding our tempo, the way we play, and what we're trying to accomplish with our schemes.
Coach, how about Coach Dickey? How's his transition from Kansas State now at OSU?
He's doing really well. I'm thrilled that we have him, and he's a veteran guy that understands the entire aspect of coaching, and I think I know that he understands toughness. I know he understands discipline, so I'm excited about him coaching our offensive line.
How are the quarterbacks looking in terms of consistency?
About the same as they have been. They're both doing really well. Just like I said a week ago, I think we can win I know we can win with both guys. They need to take steps in a lot of areas, but they're both doing really well. At this time next week, they'll be even better than now.
What are some of those areas you'd like to see them improve?
Just overall concept of our offense. We just, we don't have any idea what they'll do to a certain extent, but they have to function out here in live drills and handle the offense and the clock and take care of the football and different things like that. And they're getting a little better every day.
Mike, you mentioned that the defense maybe didn't contain quarterback scramble nearly as well. You've always been kind of a proponent, as long as they can protect themselves. It's easier when you have a quarterback that can make plays like that, isn't it?
Yeah, these guys move around really well. Obviously, people are, Spencer ran the ball a lot in high school and had a lot of success, but Drew is pretty active himself. And so he's much more elusive than what you would think. And toughest thing for a defense to do, contain a quarterback. We don't have one for him. You're trying to match up in coverage and zones, and then quarterback takes off and runs, and it can be an issue.
During the spring, you were really high on freshman Thomas Harper. How have you seen him carry that over here into the fall? And is he a freshman that you think you're going to have to try to get some minutes in this year?
Yeah, he's going to play. I don't know that I haven't got that direct from them, but I can't imagine he's not going to. He looks like to me that he's not scared, likes to compete, and he's been fairly productive.
Are there any other freshmen that have caught your eye?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I would have to really think it through. Harper works with the twos a lot, so I see him more. Some of those other guys like Langston, they're in more with the threes, so I don't see him as much.
Is this a time with the Heat that you kind of learn some things about Kyle Jr. and how he's going to adapt being?
Yeah. He'll be with us. He had one more test that he's doing today, so he should be up and with his full speed tomorrow, and we'll get a pretty good idea where he's at.
So you had Brian Simmons back here.
He understands our culture. He's been here. He's had success. He graduated. He loves OSU. He wants to be here. He's doing great for us in the recruiting office. It's so easy for me to hire guys that have been here because I know them, and he's a perfect fit for our program.
How's the competition coming along at Hunter?
Oh well, Tom is doing real well. I mean, he's it'd be hard for him to not be the punter. I mean, he's just so explosive with his leg that at this point he's doing pretty well.
As a 29-year-old, how do you feel he's adjusted being into college life?
I think he's doing well, but he's married. His wife's here, so she said that bed check was kind of weird the other day, and I said they probably don't need to bed check Tom anymore. He's 29. He's worked 5 years at a paper mill, 10 hours a day, so I'm somewhat understands going to bed at night, but he's doing really well. Very unique person, a lot of fun to be around. I think he's glad that he's here.
I'm sure this heat isn't phasing him at all.
No, yeah, I mean it's usually hotter over there. It's winter over there right now, I think, but the heat doesn't affect him. I would guess that there probably wasn't air conditioning in those paper mills.
Hey guys, last question.
You mentioned Coach Gleason settling in and maybe slowing down as camp goes along. In spring, he was bouncing around in drills as well and flying around during practice. Is that just kind of his personality, or do you think he actually will?
I think both. He's young. When you're 34 years old, you move around a lot more than when you get older, and he's enthusiastic. He loves life. He loves football, and then he's excited. He's trying to put his footprint on our offense, and it's a big challenge for him based on the history of what we've done. And so he's really excited. Once he gets up and going here over the next couple weeks, he'll probably settle a little bit. But he burns a lot of energy out there at this time.